Max Verstappen has built a career defined by pure talent, fearless aggression, and iconic moments that have already secured his place in Formula One history. He is not just a multiple world champion, but a driver whose performances have shifted the balance of the sport and left fans speechless. Today, we'll dive into the most iconic moments of Max Verstappen's journey in Formula One, from his early brilliance to his most dominant displays. Let's begin with Brazil 2016 at Interlagos. At just 19 years old, Verstappen faced one of the toughest conditions in modern Formula One. Torrential rain, rivers of standing water, and constant crashes around him. Yet he looked like a veteran. His overtakes on the wet line, away from the racing rubber, showed incredible car control and confidence. The highlight came when his Red Bull snapped sideways at high speed at turn 13. Any other driver would have ended in the barriers, but Verstappen corrected the slide with lightning reflexes, kept the car pointing forward, and carried on like nothing happened. He climbed back to third after a late pit stop, but his drive that day was far more important than a podium. It was the race where the world truly realized Max Verstappen was special. Fast forward to Spain 2016, another unforgettable milestone. In just his very first race with Red Bull Racing, Verstappen capitalized on the collision between Hamilton and Rosberg to take the lead. Despite immense pressure from Kimi Räikkönen in the Ferrari behind, Verstappen drove with ice-cold precision, defending lap after lap. At only 18 years old, he became the youngest race winner in Formula One history, shattering a record many thought would never be broken. That win didn't just shock the paddock, it marked the beginning of a new era. Austria 2019 was another defining moment. Red Bull's home race at Spielberg was filled with tension and excitement. Verstappen had a poor start, falling down the order, but his comeback was ruthless. With stunning pace and aggressive overtakes, he carved through the field. The climax arrived in the closing laps as he hunted down Charles Leclerc for the win. On lap 69, Verstappen dived down the inside at turn 3, forcing Leclerc wide in a move that sparked heated debate, but was ultimately deemed fair. It was a statement. Verstappen was not just a rising star anymore. He was ready to fight anyone, anywhere, for victory. Then, of course, the unforgettable Abu Dhabi 2021. It is impossible to talk about Verstappen's career without mentioning that night. Entering the last lap of the championship level on points with Lewis Hamilton, Verstappen seized the controversial opportunity after the late safety car restart. He lunged at Hamilton at turn 5, completed the move, and crossed the line to win his first world title. The moment was one of the most dramatic in Formula One history, an ending that will forever divide opinion, but also one that highlighted Verstappen's to remain calm and decisive in the most pressurized moment of his life. Belgium 2022 at Spa-Francorchamps showcased pure dominance. Starting only 14th on the grid due to engine penalties, Verstappen sliced through the field like it was nothing. Within just 12 laps, he was leading the race. His overtakes looked effortless, his pace untouchable, and his control absolute. He went on to win by over 17 seconds, making the rest of the field look like they were racing in a different category. Many called it one of the most complete performances in modern F1, proof of Verstappen's unmatched synergy with his Red Bull. Another iconic display came at Monza 2023, the Temple of Speed. Verstappen was chasing history, the record for the most consecutive race wins. Under immense pressure, he delivered a flawless weekend. Every lap was controlled, every pit stop smooth, every overtake clinical. When he crossed the line to take victory and break the record, it wasn't just about that race. It was about cementing his place among the all-time greats. At Monza, of all places, Verstappen proved that consistency, precision, and domination can coexist in a single driver. But Verstappen's story isn't just about victories. It's about the iconic moments that reveal who he is as a racer. The fearless wheel-to-wheel battles with Hamilton in 2021, where neither driver gave an inch. The dramatic clash at Silverstone, the breathtaking duels at Jeddah, the relentless tension that kept fans on the edge of their seats all season long. Every one of these moments defined Verstappen not just as a driver with speed, but as a fighter who would never back down. From the youngest race winner in history to a dominant champion breaking records with Red Bull, Verstappen's journey is already filled with chapters worthy of legend. And the most striking part? He's only just getting started. So what do you think? Which of Verstappen's moments stands out most to you? Brazil in the rain, Abu Dhabi's or his complete domination at Spa?